Oh wait, wasn't I supposed to be doing something? Okay, way too much of that. Anyway, for today's episode on Showcase for Warframe, the Lex series. Now, of all the beginner weapons, the Lex does not really fit in the beginner weapon category. It's too damn powerful. It's kind of like a Desert Eagle. No, a Magnum. Very heavy, well, very heavy damage, but very heavy recoil, and not so great fire rate. But yes, it's an odd weapon, because it has, of all the beginner weapons, it has the most damage. It has the most critical chance, or actually not the most critical chance, but it has a very high enough critical chance to be used. Now, when you get this, well, you can simply go to secondary weapons. No need to get a blueprint. There are none. You can outright buy this for 50,000 credits. That's all you need. No fancy stuff. Just buy it, use it. Preferably use it before any of the beginners get a Lado. But anyway, in terms of performance, I wasn't kidding about the recoil. This baby likes to kick. But it's also very powerful. And the reloading time, it could be better, but then again, a lot of the cons kind of fit well, because it's a beginner weapon. It's not meant to be overpowered. At least not the plain version. But yes, it handles rather well, but when you get to close quarters, it doesn't do nearly as good. You gotta be have better aim, or maybe not fighting the Green Air that love to move around so damn much. Like seriously, these guys can't stay still for more than 10 seconds. They must jump from cover to cover. Then again, I guess that's what makes them survive so damn well. But for the most part, the weapon does excellent damage, even out of the box. The headshots do most damage. Now, for this basic test, for the plain Lex, I'll only do a level 30 and a test to get my point across how powerful it can get. With that, you can see that I've added a lot more damage just by a few mods. Just by 2. Nearly 400 damage. Plus I put the Prime Pistol Gambit to get this, you get that a critical chance does scale really quickly. Now for this test, take some Grenier, get around 10 of them, and I'll push the level to around level 40. Yeah. Now, body shots don't do much, but we see headshots nearly decimate them in one hit. That's the idea. You gotta get headshots this gun. On all enemies. Body shots don't really count for anything. So we gotta keep lining up the heads and take them down. Anywhere else, still just a waste of time. There's many things you can improve on Lex, but I'll do that with the ultimate build coming up. For now, it's the plain Lex, because the plain Lex is the beginner one, and it's not the best one of the 3. So I didn't bother wasting my time or Orc and Callus on it. But still, even at just a plain level 30 build, I can still take down level 40 Grenier. That's already saying enough about its damage. Because with that, it's like, come on man, level 40 Grenier, beginner weapon. Do you see something wrong here? That's what I'm trying to say. So, we also have the AK Lex. So it's better than 1 Magnum, 2 Magnum. Well, sort of. Some of the stats do increase, like the critical chance and the status go up by 5%. So that is a nice boost. However, the reload takes an extra second, but you do have 12 shots, and there's no change in damage. I do not plan to put these ones to a test though, because it doesn't really change anything. So, but luckily, making these is quite easy. You just get 2 Lexes, an Orc and Cell, plus the blueprint, and they're made. Fairly easy. You get the blueprint from the marketplace in the secondary weapon department. But for the most part, they behave very similarly. The only difference is, you got a lot more recoil, and maybe a little bit of lower accuracy, though it does not really amount to too much of a problem. Going back to it, I see very little difference still to this day between the 2 of them. Easy to use, more fire rate, more ammo. But in terms of criticals, this one would be a better choice. But again, suffers the same problem of close quarter combat not being nearly as effective and a long reload time. What you're here for is Lex Prime. After making this video, Lex Prime is no longer in the void. It left with Loki Prime. Now, Lex Prime is OP. It is probably one of the best secondaries in the game, if not the best. The puncture is more than double damage of the original. The accuracy is plenty good. The critical chance is boosted up to an amazing 25%, and same thing goes for the status. And you get a little two extra bullets for 8 bullets in the magazine. Reloads the same time though. Fire rate though, it's been slightly improved. So all around improvements in every which category. Now, this weapon can get seriously powerful. It's the reason why I see a lot of the big rigs use it. Even though it's a bit still tedious to use, through a couple of mods that can be easily fixed. But going price for these weapons probably going around, after making this video, around 110 plat, and it's only going to go higher. So here it is, my ultimate build. It's my ultimate build, no one else's. Probably some people have someone similar, maybe they have the identical. But yes, I have the Hornet Strike to boost damage. Same thing goes for Bore, the event mod for punctures. Barrel Diffusion, no return. I also have Lethal Durandal for more multi-shot, and not to mention, it also increases fire rate, so it makes the weapon more bearable to use. I didn't change my reloading time because I don't find it as a huge of an issue. For damage, for critical damage, I got my primed pistol gambit and target cracker, and sharpened bullets. Now, I did some basic math here to show you the damage, and without sharpened bullets, I'll take the basic puncture damage. 3010.6 times 4.2 is 12,644.52 damage. Plenty. Now, with sharpened bullets turned on, take that same damage value and times it by 5.5, roughly. Maybe 5.6 or so, or 5.4. But at 5.5, the damage is 16,558.3. Tremendously a high amount for a pistol. That's after I get one kill, the sharpened bullets kicks in and does that damage. But yes, you can see that it's quite powerful. Very much so. For this test, well, we'll take some green air, as before. It'll take around 10 of them. Level, I don't know. What's the max? 135? Let's do that. Yeah, 135. I will not survive this battle. But you can see, in 2 shots, I just killed one of them. Again, you have to get headshots. These guys are level 135. They're more powerful than the raid variants of these enemies. I will not survive this battle. My Equinox is not designed to fight these enemies. Then again, I don't think any Warframe is properly designed to fight these enemies. As you see, if I don't get a headshot, the damage doesn't really amount to anything. Like I would expect. From any weapon that does a body shot to these enemies. Yeah, easily. Oh shit, grenade. Didn't survive, but I got my point across. In 2 hits, you can lay one of them out. Anyway, for next test, let's go against the Moas. Put them to level 10. They're easier to fight. And level, let's keep that the same. Yeah, level 135. So level 135 Moas. It takes around 4 shots without sharpened bullets on. With it on, it could take anywhere from 2 to 3 shots. Which is nice. These guys are level 135. So as you can see, you don't normally take a puncture weapon to fight the Corpus. But Lex Prime still gets the job done. Now, there is probably better weapons, mind you. Not too many of them, to be honest, but there are some better weapons that could do this. But the Lex Prime does a job just fine, without too much hassle either. Like I said, the reload time's not that big of a deal. And the fire rate, just thanks to Lethal Torrent, is manageable. Now we're not done. We'll also fight some Ancients here. I'll take 5 of them. The level, as you've probably guessed now, the same level. Again, headshots. If you don't get headshots, it really doesn't count for any damage. And of course, hitting their face tentacles is not that really that easy as they bob left and right. But as you see, it's really easily manageable. They aren't that tough. Providing you keep your distance and don't get hooked. But yes, easily taken down by Lex Prime. Alright, time to look at some pros and cons of the weapon. On the pro side, you've got a godly large amount of damage for a pistol. It has excellent critical or even status chance. You only saw the critical on my side. You could do an elemental build for this, just the same. But as you saw, I don't really need an elemental build with this. It's also fairly easy to use. Now, on the con side, it is no longer available in the void. You can no longer farm it. At least at the making of this video. Also, you must mostly get headshots for the maximum damage value. That goes for a lot of weapons, but this weapon specifically. And the reload time is long, no matter which version you have. And that's pros and cons. With score of this weapon, damage, easily gets a 10 out of 10. I don't need to explain that one. Accuracy, 9 out of 10. Nearly perfect. I could have put both other mods to increase damage, but that would penalize the accuracy way too much. Design, 8 out of 10. Because of it's just based on the Lex that's already a beginner weapon and takes it and turns it up to end game and beyond. Miscellaneous, I'll give also a 9 out of 10. For its just multiple areas of where it can go. You got basic damage, you got a critical and a status. And ammo, I'll also give it 8 out of 10. Because it's hard to run out of ammo with this weapon. You get 200 some shots. If you're not finding ammo, the enemies aren't dropping any ammo in general. So in total, Lex Prime gets 46 out of 50. Nearly perfect. No weapon's truly perfect. It's one of the few weapons that get that close to it. Truly, an amazing weapon. As I said it before, but there's a reason why a lot of the endgame players use this weapon. Now let's all hope they don't nerf it. So, in conclusion, this weapon's awesome. Let's hope it stays awesome. It would be truly a crime if it was ever nerfed. But yes, in terms of secondaries, at the end game area, there's very few you'd ever reach for than the Lex Prime. Who would have thought? A beginner weapon, and a Prime version of it, is something you use at the beginning of the game, and it's something you can use at the end of the game. Truly, perfect in my eyes. And it almost is based on score. But that's Showcase for today. Now, if you excuse me, I think I'm gonna go back and enjoy some music. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Hey, you want to see a different weapon here on Showcase? Leave a comment down below, and it might be next weapon I choose. I thank you again for watching. If you're curious, join the community page. I got it somewhere on the PS4.